Alright, legends, we're back. Good to see you again, good to see you. We should be uninterrupted for about 7 hours now. So, yeah, about 7 hours I think we should be uninterrupted for. Which is good news. And, yeah, sorry about before. They just never tell us when the maintenance is going to happen here, eh? And we should be on. Is everything working? Everything should be working now, I think. Yes, everything is working now. Okay. Hey, gone. Yeah. No, it's not even a big deal. It's just the problem is the government doesn't tell us when they're going to do their new fresh installs, right? And so the thing with me is I just wouldn't have started for an hour later if I knew they were going to do it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking annoying. Like, they didn't tell anyone in the village that it's like, okay, disconnect the power. And, yeah, it just is what it is. It's just a bit annoying. So, just give me a second. I'm just waiting for everything, just to make sure everything's connected properly. Anyway. How you going, David? Good to see you. Chrissy Ogle, good to see you. Shawnee Clark, thank you for hanging out. And, yeah, just trying to keep my mojo here. We'll be fine in a second. So we're doing a little Samson here for Joseph. Try to do the dragon sunbish here. That might be the way. Hang on one sec. There's a mouse on the screen too. I'm just... Oh, dude, fuck off. I have to do this all over again. Well, let's try again. How you going, Darth? Good to see you back. Damo, Jaybird, thank you for coming in. I hope you guys are great. Appreciate you hanging out. There you go. Where are we going now? You just never know where the sunbish is going to spawn, eh? Alright, there we go. We got him. Yes. Oh, where are we going now? Hang on. Looks like everything is connected as it should be. Thank fuck for that. There you go, George. Welcome back. Yeah, just more maintenance on it. What they do is 2 days a week, or 2 to 3 days a week, is they install a new power line. It takes about 40 to 50 minutes. So that's what happened. They're going to do another one this afternoon, but it won't be for about 7 hours. How you going, Jake? Good to see you. It's good to be back, sir. As I said, we got, hopefully, Payron and Chris Lindley come back too. Right, let's go. How you going, Mikey? Good to see you back. Darth Cadius, good to have you as well, man. Thank you for being in here. How you guys doing? Oh, at least I've had a little bit more of a chance for the caffeine to kick in today, because I did have 2 double coffees earlier. What we got? Zach says everything's looking great on TikTok. Rick, no problems. Good, good. That's the energy we need today. That's the ticket. That's what we need. Oh, we'll take this big freaking golem here and just jump across on the spikes, I suppose. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I like how every time you pick a different beast, you got different music. How's your day going anyway, Chris? You still enjoying your break? How you going, Raymond? Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. I just don't like that it completely kills the hype. We have to try and get the hype back now. You walked up some stairs today for one of your workouts. I think it was over 50 plus steps. Dude, 50... I mean, it's good that you got a workout. It's a baby steps, like literally, but 50 steps? Come on, bro. 50 steps is not a workout. What do you mean? 50 steps ain't a workout, bro? But I mean, that's good. It's good for the body. But 50 steps ain't a workout. Come on now. Come on now. Who you kidding? There you go, Hardcore. Good to see you, Ryan William. Good to have you. Good for the body, though. I mean, it's good that... It's always good to take the stairs instead of the elevator. All these little things add up, right? But yes. You won't believe it. I didn't have an internet outage. I had a power outage, bro. Everyone always assumes it was the internet. No, they were changing the frickin' power infrastructure here. I had a power outage. Yeah, I hope you get your internet back soon, Josh. Oh, you went up and down it twice, you may add. Yes. Ugh. How you going, Alan? Welcome back in. It's me, not DDP. You know, as much as I love DDP, I'm more excited that you're in here, Alan. You're my friend, Alan. DDP don't know me from a bar of soap. Chris says, yes, sir, I've been enjoying it. Just been relaxing for the most, but was productive today, cleaning the house, sweeping, mopping the floors. Bro, man, it's your vacation. I hope you do more than just freaking sweeping and mopping the floors, dude. Jesus, bro. What'd you do on your vacation? Oh, I sweeped and mopped the floors. Come on, Chris. Live a little bit, bro. This Short says, I can certainly tell you I'm not none of us are, bruh. None of us are. Oh, gosh. Hey, you got Ryan Windstorm. Good to have you. We did load back up in the tricky part of the game. It's alright, Alan. Sorry, JK Software. We should have our rhythm before we know it. Payron, that's alright. You're still next, bro. Don't worry. Well, that won't be the only thing. Good. I'm relieved to hear it. I'm relieved to hear that. Yes. So now we've got a redemption arc that we need to find. Alright, here we go. You. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay, we might have to go back over on this guy. Oh, dude, well, I didn't know he was gonna spawn there. Oh, that's annoying as fuck. Right, well, we can maybe, jump over that. Alright, so now where's he gonna spawn? Let's go back to the frickin' rock golem over here, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, take that, asshole. There you go, Boxney. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. I think this next level... See, this is my least favorite level now, because you have to fly and jump on all these invisible freaking platforms. It's so annoying. So if we can get out of here, the rest of the game's pretty neat for me. But I absolutely hate this level with a passion. Like, absolutely hate it. It is like the worst level ever. Dang, 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 dang. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, we need to go back to this sunbish too. Jeez. Yeah. But it's hard enough because you got to avoid all those, Okay, that's better now. Now we can just fly around, I think. It'd be good if we got out of here first try. Well, that's alright. I mean, that's the hard bit done now. But once again, thank you for coming in. We should be uninterrupted for about 7 hours now. So it's maintenance day. The next time they put in another power pole is going to be between about 4 and 5 PM if on the regular schedule. It's currently 9:15 my time. So as I said, we got at least about a 7-hour window before the next interruption. So we're going to get as many games on as we can in 7 hours here, guys. That's the plan. If I need to schedule a makeup, I will. But we got this. We got this. We are ahead of schedule. This is actually our 13th request for this week. So lucky I came on with a morning stream as well. Hey, you got Liquid. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. So we're ahead this week. We're ahead. Everything is gravy. Got him. Alright, cool. How you doing, Liquid? I hope you're doing amazing, man. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Yeah, I just want you to have some fun, Chrissy Ogle. I mean, you work hard, bro. You know what they say, Chris? Work hard, play harder. You know. Within reason, of course. Hey, God, Nikki Carter. Great to see you, man. Thank you for being in here. Glad you made it, man. Thank you for supporting the rest of the community. I know we've already gotten a request on for you this week. You're a good egg. Oh, dude, we totally need that. Oh, hang on. There we go, yeah, alright, so we got that. Oh, whoops. There you go. Alright, we're starting to fill up with the extra health now, this is good. Yes. Do you see how many jokes Nigel, Paz, and I were making about Triple H's nose? That was hilarious. Yeah, man, we actually played a wrestling game at some point this morning for the morning stream. And the character we were using was Triple H. And so everyone was cracking dad jokes about, you know, Triple H. So for example, Triple H's nose has its own ecosystem. He's called Triple H because his nose is big enough for 3 people. You know, stuff. Just all a bunch of Triple H jokes for some reason. Yes. Yeah, Nintendo announced Mario Kart Tour, so, geez, dude, it just goes to show, never spend too much money on gotcha games, hey? You know what I've learned from this whole situation? Never spend too much money on gotcha games. Spending like $50 to $100, absolute most, fair enough, but expect to never keep the stuff that you buy forever. Because how shit is that? There are people who have spent like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on Mario Kart World Tour, and now Nintendo are removing Mario Kart World Tour. Like, are you fucking serious? Dude, that's crazy, hey. I mean, I know people sign up and agree to that in the terms of service, but that doesn't, who cares though? It's still unethical. It's, man, that's crazy. I saw that story today and I was like, wow. Can you imagine if they did that with something like WWE Supercard? Imagine how many people have spent money on WWE Supercard for a decade as well, eh? They're crazy, bro. No, you're not understanding. We're talking about the mobile version of the game. Of course they're not cancelling the Nintendo Switch 2 version, bro. We're talking about the mobile version. The mobile game is no longer, Dude, I think there's a communication cross here, Payron. We're talking about the mobile game. Yeah, no, that's okay. Yes. Dude, trust me, if they cancelled the Nintendo Switch 2 one, there'd be more backlash than this. Yes. I see what you did, Damo. Oh, you're fine. Alright, there we go. For those of you wondering what we're playing, we're doing Little Samson now, everybody. Big shout out to Joseph today. Thank you for your patience. We're gonna beat this thing for you today, brother. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's rough, isn't it? Gotta love slippery ice levels. Slippery ice levels are the best, said nobody ever. Alright, we got this. Hey, go on, Daryl. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for coming in. Can do what they want with the mobile game. Well, they can. And you have to just assume that's the case when you're paying money on a mobile game. I think it's okay to put like $50 to $100 in a gotcha game that you really like if you're playing it for like I don't know, a year, 2 years, because then you're getting your money's worth, right? But if you like a compulsive like gambleraholic, right, and you're spending thousands of dollars in the gotcha mechanics, all of a sudden, game gone. Yeah, that's like generational wealth for nothing. It's like, you know, just treat it like a regular game, and just assume you won't have it forever. Yeah, anyway, just, yeah. Do that, there we go, hang on 1 second. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, mobile games can be so scummy. And Miz says, that's why I don't play anything with gotcha mechanics, purely out of principle. Well, I think some gotcha games are more fair than others. Like, you could just, like, sometimes you could just pay for a couple, starter kits, for example, to support the developers, and you will actually get a lot of fun out of them. And then other times, no matter how much you spend, you're never going to be able to compete with that oil baron's kid that's spending like $2 million a year to upgrade his character, you know what I mean? So it depends. It's not like one size fits all. I mean, some are more predatory than others. I think the Destiny mobile game, for example, actually got complimented for being pretty reasonable. And I remember, for example, I played the Gotcha Contra game on mobile. I spent probably like $15. I always felt like I had something to do. It didn't really feel like I was at a disadvantage. So sometimes there's some pretty reasonable ones. Hey, that Army Guy Gaming's in here. Mikey! How are you, bro? I haven't spoken to you in a long time. That's Mikey, isn't it? Dude. Man, that's been years. How are you, dude? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Far out, bro. There's a lot of catching up to do here. Guys, that Army Guy Gaming is like a pioneer in the retro space, guys. Started the same year as me. How you doing, brother? Thank you for hanging out. Man, that's cool. Yeah, man, I haven't spoken to you in forever. Fuck, a long time. Jeez. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, dude. Oh, crap. Hey, yeah, man. How you going, Daniel? Good to see you in your mouth game. Yeah, I'm back. As I said, they'll just do a maintenance in the village. As I said, the only thing that's annoying about it is if I knew they were going to do it, I wouldn't have started the stream until after they did it, if that made sense. So it's like, if they were like, hey, maintenance at 8 o'clock, I would have just started at 9 o'clock, and then you guys wouldn't have had an interruption, you know what I mean? The thing is, they just don't tell you when they're doing it. Yeah, you're right, we are talking mobile specifically. I'm talking about mobile specifically anyway. But you're right, they do have like gotcha mechanics in live service games now too. But yeah, I was talking mobile specifically. Yeah. Well, now what do we got? Alright, we'll say from here. Oh, dude, what the fuck was that? Alright, we have to do this again. Yeah, but the reason we were talking about mobile specific is because of the whole Mario Kart World Tour. Speaking of which, that Army Guy Gaming, I'll never forget, you are... Here's a funny thing, that Army Guy Gaming is the best Mario Kart Super Nintendo player I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to get him to teach me how to play the game. This guy can, like, lead a whole game by one whole lap on 150cc. Like, it's funny that we're talking about Mario Kart now because that Army Guy Gaming's the best 16-bit Mario Kart gamer I know. Coincidentally, yeah. Dang, we only got a few levels left. There we go. I'm glad we could redeem ourselves here, Retro Joe. Well, I should say JK Software. Retro Joe's different Joe. I'm cross-wiring the Joes today, everybody. Oh, nah, Mario 2 is like the red-headed stepchild, bro. We're gonna go back over here. Dang, da dang, da 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 dang. Da 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 da, my big wang. You think that's why it's the best one? That doesn't explain why it's the best one at all. You just chuck that freaking comment out. My God, that's not an argument. Yeah, that is a nice plot twist. Like, the whole Mario 2 thing feels very, very different. But it was a dream, so it's justified, you know? That was actually clever. I can live with that. Kind of like Super Mario Land sort of felt like a fever dream too, to be fair. Yes, how you going there, Big Nige? Good to see you. Oh, we already got the boss. I might have to whack this sunbish with a freaking, There you go, we're gonna give him a big old donkey punch, everybody. Big old donkey punch. Hello, babe. Oh, yeah, I was just telling everyone about the village politics. Moe left a very annoyed message in the power group. There's a little group. And, yeah, she didn't have very nice things to say. Hey, she got a man's back, everybody. Oh, crap. Well, let's try again. Yes. Oh, we got him. There it is. Damo says Triple H needs Tony Montana quantities of blow to make a dent. Bro, Triple H's nose is so big, he smuggles freaking cocaine out of Colombia, bro. There you go, we got Austin here. Good to see you, man. I think we only got one more boss left, I think, before the final boss. I think, what, 2 or 3 levels left here? Almost done. I think, oh, we've almost maxed out everyone's health, too. This mousy cunny's pretty useless, but it's okay. We better level him up, too. He said if Triple H ever broke his nose, he would bleed to death. gosh. I'm trying to come up with, like, Triple H jokes, and I've got some, but they're just so offensive that I can't. Yeah, I can't. Like, you know, I don't have any uncancelable ones. Ugh. Yeah, it's alright. Dang, da dang, da 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 dang. So I'll let Nigel do the dad jokes. That's his specialty. Hey, I always take it too far. I'll let Nigel do the dad jokes. Hey, God, Zemo, it's great to see you. Thank you for being in here today. Hope you're well. I don't know if anyone in here's got Chris Lindley's personal account, but if someone wanted to give Chris Lindley a message to bring him back in here, I feel bad. This is the second week in a row that we got cut off on before Lindley's request. Again, same, exactly the same reason. So, yes. I have a funny feeling this work's gonna take a while. There's a lot of power lines, babe. It looks like they're changing the whole freaking street. So they probably won't do it tomorrow, but they'll probably do it the day after. Thursday, yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Speaking of which, Chris Lindley's in here now. Fantastic. Sorry about that. Chris says Triple H's nose is so big when he retires from wrestling, he'll probably have a job at the end. You can land on that sunbish, eh? His nickname at school was Pinocchio. Yes, Stephanie, when they have their alone time, Stephanie always asks Triple H to lie to her. We'll just leave that one there. She's like, Hunter, lie to me, lie to me. Oh my God, lie to me. That's so bad. Never mind. That's enough out of me now. Alright, cool. I already saw the it's already been on. I already saw it on YouTube. The TNA Part 1 episode. I already saw Part 1 of it, or is that last week? Yeah, I've already seen Part 1 of the TNA. Patrick, welcome back. Sorry, man. Sorry about before. As I said, just some low-key maintenance. All good. We got this sorted. Appreciate you, Patrick. I'm gonna be right with you, man. Oh! Alright, we got him. Patrick and Zemo are getting a little hype up here in one coin only. We could take care of that. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Zemo and Patrick. Let's go. Get a little hype up in here for the boys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that very much. Man, what's everyone? You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. Brother Robbie also come through with a gifted sub. If you're on the receiving end. Oh, there you go, Matt. You got one, dude. Oh, no, that's not Matt. Excuse me, that's Inu. Sorry about that. I misread the name. Forgive me. We're going to do this one for you, Robbie. Thanks a lot. Thank you, brother. Russo was almost there the whole time. At least in the years that matter. Like, Russo was almost there the whole time. But he was there in private for a lot of it because of Spike TV, if I'm not mistaken. So even after Jeff left, Russo kept working for Dixie, but it kind of had to be in private because Spike TV didn't like Russo that much. So, yeah, that was it basically. So, yeah, Russo was there for like a decade. Yeah. I think this is the last level finally, guys. Let's go, let's go. Oh, dude, no, we need to get the... Oh, I missed that. Oh, you need to put that in the mouse. Oh, well, it is what it is. Oh, there we go, we can put that in the mouse now. And you guys really are wonderful. Hey, thank you so much. As I said, I don't feel worthy of the support today, guys. I was really an inconvenience at the start of this stream. I'm just happy to come in and do my bit for you guys. I'll be sure to get a lot of requests on today. Patrick, thank you for going the extra mile once again, dude. We got another gifted sub from Patrick. Thank you, dude. All over the place here, bro. Just give me a sec, eh? All over the place here right now. Oh, only the mouse is free there. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this one for you, bro. And then George with a gifted sub as well. Ah, man, you spoil me way too much, homies. Way too much. We're gonna do this one for Big George. There we go. Thank you guys so much. Unreal. Hey man, let's have a good day. We're gonna turn everything around here. Oh crap! I've totally lost my rhythm here. Like look at all this moral support during the final level. I need to actually get good now. Yeah. Alan says I decided I'm okay with Sammy losing the belt on Raw. Look, at the end of the day, CM Punk gonna sell more SummerSlam tickets than what Sammy is, right? And the match was fantastic. Like, you know, at the very least, this match will go down as one of the better Raw matches of the year. You know what I mean? Like, it's you know, they made it feel like a big deal. And CM Punk gonna sell SummerSlam tickets. And the world will keep spinning. Yes. No, as I said, I just genuinely feel terrible. I don't like inconveniencing the community, that's all. Let me just die on purpose here and we'll get this final boss fight done. Alright, we got it. Yes, I just feel genuinely bad as well. Yeah, okay. Damn, that was so close. Yeah, man. At the end credits of this, before we put Zelda 1 on for Payron, I'll have a very, very quick whiz. Mummy actually gave me a special drink because I got the runs from last night's dinner, everybody. Always a freaking way, hey. Last night's dinner was fantastic, but just not on the stomach. It is what it is. Yes. But you know what the funny thing is? When we spend like $5.75 US for 3 dishes and 2 drinks, that's probably what you get, babe. You get what you pay for. You want to spend less than $6 on your dinner, then you're gonna have to get the runs. Yes. Uh-huh. Did we do it? We won. Alright, there we go. Hey, Cleveland, thank you so much for coming. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be right back. Guys, if you could please do me a tremendous service, don't forget to support the lovely people that support us. I'm just going to quickly whiz while the end credits are on. I'll be right back. Like the quickest whiz in the history of the universe. Yeah. Yeah, man, we really appreciate that, dude. Who else we got in here? Yo, this one to play. Yeah, man. Oh, what were you playing today, Cleveland? What did you have going on? We're all about nostalgia with a smile and some new stuff thrown in. So, like, most days we do, like, NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, all that stuff. We actually got our request show today. But then occasionally we'll do, like, a Resident Evil remake or something, you know? I do like a lot of Steam indie games as well. I do like doing a lot of shop simulators. That's kind of my shtick, too. And, alright, so we're going to load up Zelda 1. As I said, we got about, if I had to guess, 7 hours before they put the next power line in. So we're just going to keep going bang, 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 eh? After this, we got Daddy Simulator for Chris Lindley. Yes. I usually play NES, but I'm doing some crowd requested PS2 games. I low-key actually want to dive more into the PS2 library myself. I love the PS2 library. You know, everything from like, well, so much stuff. I'm kind of curious what you've been doing, actually. But, JK Software says, let's get all hyped up, pull out the poverty plate, $10 super chat.
Please, sir.
Please, sir, I want some more. Real American here, right there. Thank you very much, JK. Yeah, America. Let's go. Tony says next request. Well, I'm taking requests all day. We're just knocking over some generals first, brother. But most of the general requests are done this week. Most of them. So, I'd probably say we could get to you maybe in about... I mean, if you've got things to do, come back in 2-3 hours, and then we'll get one on for you, Tony. I think is probably when we'll be able to get one on for you, if I had to guess. We're going to get Admiral on after this patch, and then if one of the other generals comes in. But you know, we're pretty ahead on general requests today. I'm doing Legend of Dragoon, but I'll be doing Metal Gear Solid 2, then Symphony of the Night. Nice. Yeah, I play Symphony of the Night in the regular. Since Symphony of the Night is actually one of my main games on the channel. Yeah, we usually sit down and just do a full playthrough of it. I never do the 202% run because that's annoying, but we just play it to completion. Yeah, man, I love Symphony of the Night. What a great game. Oh, you've never done Symphony of the Night? Oh, you haven't done Legend of Dragoon. You know, I actually had a copy of that as a kid, but never played it because I was too busy on the Final Fantasy game. Patrick, are you going to turn me into a dirty little e-beggar today, are you? Patrick wants to turn me into an e-beggar. Do I ever stream Cave Story? I have to tell you the truth, I don't even know what Cave Story is. Okay, Cave Story, eh? Alright, what are we going to do? We're going to do this one for you, Patrick.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money.
Thank you, Big Patrick. Yeah, there you go. Don't make me e-beg. Appreciate the very kind donation today. You found an Amiga event on Twitch called Amiga August. And who's running that? Was I big into RPGs as a kid? Yeah. I started with, like, dungeon crawlers, you know? So kind of, like, wizardry. And then I liked a game that was a hybrid called Dungeons and Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun, because that was part dungeon crawler, part like Baldur's Gate style. And then I got into like the Final Fantasy games, and I played a few others. I played Swords and Serpents on NES. That was also a dungeon crawler. I had a copy of that. Yes. Chrono Trigger's fantastic. I think Chrono Trigger's still really special. I don't think JRPGs have aged well for streaming, but Chrono Trigger's still a good time. Still a good time. I feel like that's probably aged better than most of them. You think I should have made a top-level subscription tier called the Russell Crowe tier? Yeah, but you know what they say, Chris. If you get greedy, you get nothing, you know? Chris thinks I should do another subscription tier called the Russell Crowe tier. So, what, I mean, if I was to do a Russell Crowe tier, what would you want the Russell Crowe tier, Chris? Humor me. What, yes. Right back at you, Patrick. Alright, we're just gonna go straight to Dungeon 1. We got what we need for Dungeon 1, let's go. Yeah, what do you want in the Russell Crowe tier? Humor me. Oh my, yes. the Russell Crowe subscription. I'm actually gonna start putting the tier lists in Twitch as well eventually, because Twitch is becoming a main platform like our YouTube is now. But so I'll put those over there eventually, so everyone can do their thing. You have a modded Zelda 1 speedrun on the books? Oh, I could beat this game pretty quick, but I never try to speedrun it, you know? If I beat this game in an hour, just over an hour, I'm happy. But, you know, I know that there's tricks to speedrunning Zelda, because I did watch a speedrun documentary, but I kind of just savor this when I play it, you know? Like, dude, I can sing South Park songs if you want. But I don't know the Russell Crowe song. I'll learn it. I know the Mr. Hanky song. I know the Mr. Hanky song word for word. I sing the Mr. Hanky song every Christmas. But you know what? It's July now, so we can celebrate Christmas in July. Yes. Where are we gonna go? Alright. That's the right way. Well, I don't even know what Cave Story is. You think it fits my style of the streams, or I don't know, you might be being a little bit biased. It kind of reminds me of when I used to DJ, when people would be like, oh, play this song, everyone will dance. You know, I've heard this story before, but I'll take your word for it. Yes. Yeah, sure, Shadow Fox. Alright, we're gonna bomb a hole in this wall. There we go. One more time, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, I just asked my friends on YouTube to hit the thumbs up. My friends on Twitch, consider giving us a follow. We're on every day. We'd love to see you come back if you enjoy the vibes. You just played some Arkham City, going back a bit with that one. Actually, Moe and I watched Superman vs. Batman last night. But I gotta put on Man of Steel for her. I think she'll really like Man of Steel, actually. It's a good movie. Yes, thank you, Zach. Welcome back in. We should be fine for the next 7 hours now. Making movies, making songs, and floating around the world. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, he loves me and I love you. Therefore, vicariously, he loves you. I can make it Mr. Hanky too. You can play this game on the I know. Our friend General Insanity has done it before. I've played the non-VR version of the one that's VR and meta, if that makes sense. Yeah, I've done the 3D Legend of Zelda. I haven't had it installed for a couple years, but I used to stream it a little bit. It's a little bit of a gimmick. If you play Daddy Yankee Romper, everyone will dance. I mean, that is a very, very good tune. Very good tune. Not everyone like the reggaeton, though. Not like us. Not everyone can be cool and enjoy reggaeton. Yes. Damn it! That's not a good start, is it? Come on, Rick, get good. What's wrong with you? So hopefully we can get some health back in a sec. Hey, God, Linda, nice to see. Oh, is that Lindsay? Oh, I called you Linda like 2 days in a row now, Lindsay. My bad. Good to see you. I always see your name very, very quickly and replace the S with an A. Nice to see you, Lindsay. go. So we're gonna do a big chunk of this game for Payron today. And then we can do the second half next week. As I said, we got Daddy Simulator for Chris next. Yes. Alright, so what? We just got the boss fight now? Linda is your new name. I know, it's a lot. Yeah, I know, it's like your new nickname, Linda. Oh, you look like a Lindsay or a Linda. We got lots of Thai people coming. As I said, TikTok's very region-centric, so half the people coming and got Thai names. So all I know is how to say is Swidey Carbs are bitey my carb. I don't know what else to say. You have to help me. Hello, how are you, everybody? That's all I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my bad. That's my bad. 3.5 years with a Thai girl. I still haven't learned the language, everyone. That's my bad. No one's fault but my own. We gotta quickly get this candle. Let me just go back. That's my bad. Oh, was it really? Well, that's a coincidence, isn't it, Lindsay Linda? Yes. So I hope everyone is great. And the older generation like us guys in Thailand, they're into the retros too. And then the younger generation, they're really into like their mobile, sort of like, I guess you could say extractions or MOBA games. Kind of style depending. But the generation that are our age over here, they like the retros too. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, you're making me feel a little bit better, Lindsay, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Learning other languages is hard. Well, let me just say this, and I'm not going to make a ton of excuses. I will say one thing though. Streaming is not hard physically, but you know, entertaining all day is a bit mentally demanding. So I do find it a little bit of a challenge to have the brain power at the end of like making content to like try and process new information, if that makes sense, especially at 45. But it's a challenge I'm willing to do. I do want to learn the language. We will get there. So we will get there. We will get there. But you know, I know if I put some time towards lessons every day, I'll have to pick something else to sacrifice. So I've got to do a little juggling act. So thank you, Shadow Fox. I appreciate that. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. The amount of doors that would open up if I could speak Thai as well, considering how often I'm over here as well. I mean, that's from a selfish point of view, and then from a non-selfish point of view, I want to be able to communicate with Moe's family, you know? So, I mean, but all doors say, Rick, hurry up and freaking learn how to speak Thai. It just makes sense. Yes. And so Mr. Giacomo says you make entertaining people look easy. I appreciate that. It's funny that you guys say that because there are some days where I think I'm good at what I do, and then some days where I think I'm sucking and am I wasting my time. Like, you know, to be an entertainer, you kind of got to be like a bit fucked in the head, eh? You're a little bit bipolar with emotions in the entertainment industry. I can promise you that. Dude, why did I go in there? We're not doing level 5 yet. What's wrong with you? I went the wrong way. I'm a bit ahead of myself. We're gonna go get some heart containers and then go to dungeon 2. I actually forgot to get one of our heart containers, but I'll do that later. There's one that I'm missing. Well, I'm a big believer, Chris, you gotta be selfish to be selfless. Like, you look after your own house, and then later on you can be more generous and, But I mean, you know, you got to be careful when you say that, because people just use that as an excuse to be outright selfish sometimes, you know. But it's okay to look after your house so you can look after other people better. It's fine. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. Dante says, I'm going, alright, we'll see you next time, dude. Thank you so much for coming in. It's nice of you to give me as much credit as what you do. I mean, dude, as I said, I've been doing social media for... There's no bombs. For like over 9 years, and I still feel like I'm figuring all this stuff out, eh? I feel like I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. We really need to get a... Oh, thank God. I didn't want to have to go like a billion screens over to get another set of bombs. Alright, so now we can get this heart container at least. Yes. This is Payron's request today. I gotta work out what games we're gonna do this week for Survival Saturday. I'm gonna mix them up. They're gonna be very different from last week again. I might lay in bed tonight and play some games on Steam and get some inspiration. You can watch Chinese drama for an hour while I do some research, babe. Yes. What's that, babe? Oh, really? She said while I'm doing some research for the stream, she will do some online shopping. It sounds like I'm doing you the favor. It fucking sounds like I'm doing you... any excuse for shopping, eh? It's alright. Oh. Oh yeah, the big man has to work. Oh, well, I guess I'll go shopping. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to be such an inconvenience. It's a dirty job. Someone gotta do it. You're just doing your bit, yeah. Yeah. Do I think they'd ever make a Bloodsport game? I think they certainly should. I'm surprised we never... Well, there actually technically is. There is a game called Shaolin and Wu-Tang, which is fighters from like 70s, 80s, and 90s martial arts movies all put in one game. Shaolin versus Wu-Tang. I've actually streamed it, and I'll do that for you on Survival Saturday too. And it's got Frank Dukes and Tong Po in it. So, you know, it's got a couple of the Bloodsport characters in it. So the closest thing to a Bloodsport game would be Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang. It's on Steam and console. And only for a few bucks too, check it out. Yes. Alright, let's go do Dungeon 2, everybody. Dang da dang, my wang da dang da dang da dang. Yes. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, he is. Ip Man's in the game, and yeah, like just any martial arts movie that was big. I think even I think Tony, what's his name's in it as well. Oh, Ong-Bak's it. What is it? What's his name? What's the actor's name in Ong-Bak again? Yeah, Tony Ya's in it too. You know, Joe Kelly, Tony Ya, frickin' Bolo Yung, Van Damme, Chuck Norris, Donnie Yen. Yeah, how you going, Pabs? Good to see you. I was hoping you'd be in here today. I haven't spoken to you in a few days. And Chris, thank you for being in here as well. Appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going the right way. We'll work it out. Was this the right way? It was the right way. Alright, let's go. Does it go? I'm not sure. There's a third one that I haven't purchased yet. I might pick up the third one. And, because I played 1 and 2 for you guys. I really want to get the third one still and see if there's... Because apparently there's even more people in it. And good to see you too today, Matty Sprollers. Thank you for coming in. No, we're talking about the, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang video game. It's probably the closest thing you're gonna get to, like, a blood sport, is what I was saying. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, we'll get a game on for you later in the afternoon as well, Pabs. Right, there's another one. How's your week been going, man? Hopefully it's been a positive one for you. Queensland lost the big state of origin last night. Seriously, if you lose by 20 points at Suncorp, then you don't deserve to win the origin. You know what? But we'll restore order next year, and we'll clean sweep New South Wales. We'll restore order next year. We'll clean sweep those New South Wales bums next year. Anyway, yes. Oh, we got you. I don't know if I got all the keys in this one. I mean, we still got 6. It's a lot, isn't it? There we go. It's only dungeon number 2. Okay, here we go. Yes. Alright, well, we're pretty much going to go straight to Dungeon 3. I will buy an arrow and then probably get another coin secret. And, hey, Wash, good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I mean, if you ended up playing one of those, Mugens, you'd probably have him. You know what? Come to think of it, D-Wayne's probably the guy to talk to about that, because he's got pretty much any character you could ever want, eh? And so Retro Gamer says, are you in the UK? I like your accent. Oh, shiny shoes, Gardner, cup of tea in the morning. No, I'm Australian, actually. You fucking dog. There you go. That's a bit more Aussie. No, I'm very, very Australian. With none of this cup of tea in the morning, shiny shoes crap. No. Hey, Connie, how you going? You know, that's the country I'm from. That's alright, though. I mean, I get asked if I'm from the UK all the time. Yeah, it is what it is. Your Homer Hugh Jackman, it is. He's my cousin. You know, when I tell people that, they usually believe me. Because most people in the world think Australia has a population of 500 people. So usually when I tell people, hey, you know, Hugh Jackman's my cousin, they don't, believe it or not, they don't normally question it. Oh, really? No, not really, dickhead. Oh, gosh. No, it's, no, but a lot of, you know, obviously, look, let's be honest, the first thing people think of when they think of Australia is Crocodile Dundee. Like, you know, like one pub in the middle of the freaking desert, right? Maybe a couple dozen people in there. That's basically what they think the size of Australia is. It just is what it is. And Steve Irwin, well, yeah, Steve Irwin is kind of like Aussie Jesus, basically, of course. Steve Irwin is Aussie Jesus. So, I'm just quickly getting this other heart container. We're going to go to Dungeon 3 pretty much, yeah, we're just going to get this bush. Well, that's what she said. Oh, here we go. George says, Rick is from the country that swears a lot. Yeah, I wish I swore a little bit less. You know, I do swear a little bit less. I used to be a lot worse, to be honest. I have been toning it down a little bit. You know, I think for a while there I was turning into Joe Pesci and I didn't like it. So, you know, I swear a little bit less. I'm not as bad as Joe Pesci anymore. Yeah, Rick is Vegemite, not Marmite. That is a great analogy. I love it. I love it. That's great analogy. Yes. Well played, sir. Well played. We're just gonna go get this ring. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough, Payron. You hear we have great weather all year round. Well, I mean, as long as you don't live in Melbourne. If you live in Melbourne, you're gonna get a cyclone, a windstorm, sunshine, rain, and snow all within a 30-minute period, sir. Like, as long as you don't live in Melbourne, the weather's usually okay. But it also depends on the season. Like, you know, weather over here is seasonal as well, guys. See, seasonality is a thing in Australia, everybody. I'm just gonna go here. I just burn this bush. Well, you know, a lot of us think Waltzing Matilda should actually be the national anthem. I'm one that actually thinks Waltzing Matilda should be our national anthem. So, I mean, there's a little truth in that. Waltzing Matilda's a great freaking song. It's our unofficial national anthem. You know, the unofficial national anthem. Hey, go on, Retro Fire Gamer. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Alright, let's go do Dungeon 3, everybody, eh? We're not fucking around. Payron's here for a good time, not a long time, everyone. Let's go. After this, we got Chris's game. Thank you for being patient, Chris. And then General Latius. Has General Latius come back in? Because I did say I was going to put something on for General Latius as well. If there's any other generals in here that haven't got a request on yet this week, type yes in the chat for me, please. Supposedly Cody versus CM Punk. Bro, I mean, that just is what it is. I mean, that's going to sell tickets, isn't it, Mike? It just is what it is. You know, a lot of people say Sami Zayn deserves better. And I can kind of understand that people like the guy and his contributions and everything. Of course. But at the same time, I'm like, boo-hoo, it's a fucking business. Dude, CM Punk Cody gonna sell tickets. Boo-hoo. If Sami Zayn was able to sell tickets, then guess what? He'd still be champion. Boo-hoo. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh no, we're gonna go this way quickly. How you going, Beantown, Jeff? Well, I hardly see you these days, man. When I know you're free and you're gonna hang around, I'll incorporate Veronica for you, Jeffrey. I don't see you that much these days, but I still got your back. I'm a man of my word, sir. I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna look after you. I just need to know your haps. They did Sami Zayn, so I don't understand why people do not understand the business aspect of wrestling. Hey, I just, yes. I agree, actually. I do think if they strapped a rocket to him, he would sell tickets. So see, I would argue that if they actually committed to it, he would sell tickets. I really think so. And so, no, I understand, and I'm not shaming you, Jeffrey. I'm just letting you know I haven't forgotten about you. That's all I'm saying. When you're free, I got you. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. No shame on your end, brother. I understand. Man, gotta look after their kids. I hope baseball season's going well, man. I really do. Exactly, like, they need to do it now. Luckily for LA Knight, he could probably wrestle his style for about... You know, he's got kind of like that old school wrestling style. So you could get 5 years out of him if you pulled the trigger, but you have to do it now. I think you could get 5 good years out of LA Knight before he retires. Yeah, yeah, dude, the transitional champions are things. You know, Sammy served his role. Now, I don't know what people are complaining about, man. He did what most people can't do, and that's hold the main title. Like, fucking hell, bro. What do you want? There's so many more popular people that haven't even had the damn thing yet. Well, I'm not going to disagree with that, Mikey Bell. I'm not going to disagree with that. So you know, talks. You know, my point about Sammy and the state of the company are two completely different conversations. Yeah, that's right. He only had it for 8 days too, and that was the. Yeah, you're right. I think we're almost out of here. We did get the yeah. Let's just did we get the raft? Yeah, we did. We'll pretty much go straight to Dungeon 4, everybody. Alright, there it is. Do Dungeon 4, and then that'll be a good place to save. We can do the other 5 dungeons next week for Payron. The first part's a little bit more fucking around, you know, getting the heart containers and all the extra stuff. And then next week for Payron, we'll be able to go bang 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just be able to smash them out. So we'll go do Dungeon 4 for you, mate. Then we'll do Chris's request. Thank you again. I would argue that Drew McIntyre would sell more tickets than Sami Zayn, depending on who he's facing. But as a heel. Like, Drew McIntyre gonna sell tickets as a heel, not as a babyface. Because Drew McIntyre's just one of those people, if he's like a super mega heel, he's one of those guys that will be a great dancing partner for the babyface to get over, I think. I'm very big on Drew McIntyre. I think Drew McIntyre is one of the most underrated people on the roster, to be honest. I think WWE sleep on him. I think Kenny's gonna be yeah, he's pretty sick, isn't he? Right, let's go do this dungeon for Payron now. So one more time, is there any generals in here that haven't got a request on yet? As I said, otherwise we'll take our soldiers' requests, our general, not general requests, our standard requests. Apparently he's doing a second movie now, apparently. How you going, Christian? Thank you for the kind diamond, bro. How you doing today? Apparently Drew's taking more time off to do a second movie. Yeah, Daddy's next. I haven't forgotten about you. Daddy's next. Daddy's coming home. Well, that's alright. Well, the good news is you're not going to have to wait a million years, my home. I love that I'm now doing, just for those of you who don't know, I'm now coming on with a morning stream to do extra requests, so we can keep up with the demand. So, as I said, this is actually request 14 already this week. which is, even with the blackout, is putting us way ahead of schedule today. Goku says, I heard you're pretty strong. I'm pretty strong. I can pull trucks along the highway with my Budu. So, Mommy's like you. Oh, gosh. Hey, God, Nighthawk. Oh, we're going to get a request on for Nighthawk still, too, don't we? What are we getting on for you today, Nighthawk? Yeah, good to see you, General. That would have been such a cool tag team having, yeah. That would be such a cool tag team. Christian says work went well today. That's what I like to hear, bro. I'm glad everything's all hunky-dory. Do you guys even say that word in the United States? Hunky-dory. For that. Oh god, sorry guys. Dead. What's that, baby? Oh yeah. I'll be alright. So just that annoying tickle in the throat again, you know? It's all good. Yes. Where's the guy from the thumbnail? He looks pretty strong. Oh, you're trolling me. Okay. That's alright, you can troll me all you want. Not you're gonna pick the Jackie Chan game. No worries, Nighthawk wants nah, Jackie Chan. Alright, here we go. Nighthawk. Jackie. I'll probably be able to play the whole game for you too, because it's not that long. What is it, like between 30 and 40 minutes? I think I can play the whole thing for you, Nighthawk. Shouldn't be a problem. So after Nighthawk's game, guys, I said I'll be taking all the standard ones. And now, forgive me, I'm not very good with the English language. Everyone on One Coin Only is awesome. Only reason I call it standard is because I don't know a way to articulate it better. But there's certainly nothing just standard about the Sunbish army. I just wish I had a better grasp of the English language, so forgive me. How you going, Debauchery Butler? Good to see you, Andrew. Thank you for coming in. Well, I think sometimes you just gotta curb your expectations. Sometimes you just gotta rock up and just, no expectations, and then just enjoy things for what they are. Dude, seriously, overhyping is a thing. People ruin it for themselves, eh? We all, you know, and sometimes I'm occasionally guilty of it, but most of the time I'll just rock up and enjoy something for what it is. It's like, that was alright, you know? But then a lot of people romanticize like what a remake or a reboot or a new movie should be. Cool, of course you're going to be disappointed because it was nothing like in your head. Just rock up, watch it. My car failed the warrant of fitness today. Both top hats need replaced. I know exactly what it is. I just can't explain it. Man, I hope you get your car sorted soon. I know that's an absolute pain in the neck, brother David. I'm sorry, bro. I think David needs someone to put some bits in his tits today. Yeah, hopefully it's not too expensive job. Alright, here we go. Oh, we gotta push the brick again? Dang, 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 dang. Pubs, I don't know if you're still in here, but there's a lot of dangs in this one today. Alright, there it is. So we're gonna save here. Payron, thank you very much. We're off to a good start, man. No, you requested 1080 snowboarding. So I'm gonna do 1080 snowboarding actually after Nighthawk for you. Because I missed out on you yesterday when I rage quitted because I was fucking pissed off. As I said, bro, like I would recommend having a backup request in case, because I don't know if 1080 snowboardings pick up and play. You gotta remember, guys, like you can't give me games with a learning curve on whatever Wednesday. I've gotta be able to pick up and play them, so just keep that in mind. Alright, thank you, Payron. That's all covered now. So we're gonna do Daddy Simulator for Brother Chris. Daddy Simulator, there we go. Special Criminal Investigation Daddy Simulator. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Here it is. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Did I finish the Grand Theft Auto Vice City game? No, but we're going to do a part 2 of it tomorrow. It's going to be one of our bonus games tomorrow. Excite Bike 64 is your backup. Jeez, I don't know if that's going to be any better. But look, you know what? I'll try. I'll try. I can only do my best. As I said, your responsibility, guys, is to give me pick up and play games, and then I will do my best at them accordingly. That's how it works. So we'll do what we can. Just so you know, Daryl, you were very much appreciated, brother. Alright, here we go. Alright, Daddy Simulator. The reason we call this Daddy Simulator is because we got to rescue the President's daughter today, everybody. Rescuing the President's daughter. Dude, some bitches are throwing Molotov cocktails at me, crazy. This is, if you think about it, this is like a one-player Lucky and Wild, isn't it? You're so excited for tomorrow, but I don't know if I will attend a meeting at my previous high school. Oh, is that why you're excited to go back to your old school? You must have had a good school life, sir. There's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome if you're one of the lucky few to have one. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know if this president's as grateful as what Ronald Reagan was, but, you know, we'll see. Yes. It's alright, we're off to an alright start here, it's all good. All good when you're down Rick's Hood. Yes. Hey, go, Lucas, good to see you. Wife's watching. Hey, how you going? We got Mrs. Lotus in here.
I know nothing. It's Bob, the boss.
No, we'll do that, babe. We've got a 2-player game for Mikey's request next week. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Absolutely.
Open channel, code 4.
Daniel, thank you for the 9-month sub too, you bloody legend.
Apparently the missing choice. Get on it. Immediately. Over.
Alright, Karen, Roger. Which console is this game? This is actually arcade only. So this is called Special Criminal Investigation, which is like an unofficial sequel to Chase HQ. And yeah, but it's arcade only as far as I know. How you going, Dewey? Good to see you. Now that I've had permission to use your name, I'll use your name. I was just respecting your privacy at first. Hey, I've got a confession, by the way, Dewey, too. Bowie and I would like to try some of your cooking sometime. After how much your husband hypes up all your dinner. He's always hyping up your dinner, just so you know. Oh crap! Oh, did you actually play this one? So you're actually probably the first person to tell me they played this one growing. Like, I know a lot of people, Jeff, played Chase HQ growing up, but this sequel, you're probably the first person to tell me you remember this one. That's cool. Well, there you go.
I guess Bob is somewhere over the mountain.
I mean, this arcade machine had to be floating around somewhere.
Open channel, code 4.
Karen, Roger.
I mean, it existed somewhere. Why not in your city?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, I can't believe all these avalanches and I keep it. Oh, dude, man. You know, dude, these arcade